So, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you for spending your time with us here. Okay, so again, diba, you could have spent this time just staying at home, diba, taking a break, kasi weekend, diba? So, thank you for spending your time with us. So, yun muna. Okay? So, sino dito yung na-hype dun sa title ng presentation ko? Okay. Parang ano, no? Holy Grail. Actually, clickbait lang yan. Hindi ko naman siya actually discuss in detail. Diba? I'll be talking about something related to it that you can actually use to be profitable as well. Pero it's not really a formula that is 100% successful. Okay? So, when I was looking through the program flow, natuwa ako eh. Kasi, diba, Theon talked about what? Today, the present, right? And then Drew talked about future, okay? So, for my talk, I want to highlight something about the past, okay? Who here believes that your past actually dictates who you are right now, where you are right now, what you are right now? Okay? But who here also believes that your past doesn't necessarily dictate who you will be, where you will be, or what you will be in the future? Okay? So, that's a good belief to have, okay? Now, in our lives, diba, as I said a while ago, sabi ko, thank you for spending your time with us, okay? Because time is very, very important, okay? Time is something that you cannot waste. Sino dito yung nagkaroon na ng quarter life crisis? Okay? Onti lang. Ako, oo eh. Be honest, ha? Diba? Kasi the thing is, ako, nangyari sa akin yung tipong, sorry pag muna ako, parang gumising ako sabi ko, what the fuck have I been doing with my life? What have I been doing with the years, with the days, with the month, with the years that I've spent in my life, diba? Kasi sometimes you wake up and then you realize, I could have done so much, diba? Ang dami ko pang gusto ma-achieve. Sometimes you compare yourself with your peers, diba? Ito na na-achieve nila, but andito pa rin ako. Okay? So, yung ganong klaseng moment, that's why it's called a crisis, is that it actually does something to you. Diba? It motivates you to get up, diba? Make a change, do something. Okay? So, actually, nung nangyari to sa akin, it was when I actually found out about trading. Okay? So, nung nagka-quarter life crisis ako, nalaman niyo yung age ko no? So, nung nagka-quarter life crisis ako, it was that moment na sabi ko, ang dami ko pang gusto ma-achieve sa buhay, and I tried to sort out ways to make money. Kasi yun parang naging mindset ko dati na parang I needed money to achieve most of my goals. Sino dito yung ganun yung pag-iisip? Okay? Diba? So, money for me personally was an enabler, diba? So that's my personal concept of money. Kaya I sought it out to be able to fulfill most of my goals, okay? So, yun nga, that actually triggered my search or my pursuit for the stock market, okay? So, medyo actually late na ako nag-start. So, kudos to those who actually started earlier. Meron ako mga nakakausap ng mga tao, they started out 18 years old, 19 years old. And that's one of my regrets in life. That I started late. Yeah. Sino dito yung mga below 20s pa? Wala. Weh. 25, below 25. Oh, diba? So again, kudos to you guys because you started out earlier than the rest of us. Okay? So make the most out of your time. Okay? But as I said a while ago, it doesn't necessarily dictate our future. Okay? The fact that you're here right now means that you're taking hold of your present to make the most out of your future. Okay? So, nangyari sa akin ng crisis na yun, and then sabi ko, I needed to change. Diba? I need to change something in my life. Okay? Diba? I have to take action. Okay? Now, before you take action, usually you have to reflect. Diba? You have to think inward. Kasi if what you are or where you are right now is based on the past, it means that you need to change something. Diba? You might need advice from other people. Diba? You might need to seek help. You might need to learn more information, seek more knowledge. Okay? So, ganyan ang nangyari sa akin actually. Before I actually took action, I did some self-reflection, okay? Now, in that path of self-reflection, I try to seek out knowledge and help of others, okay? From coaches, from my mentors at work. So this was before I was still in the corporate world. So I strongly believe in mentorship kasi. So even in work, ang ano ko dun, ginagawa ko dati before was that, ang katambay ko lagi or barkada ko sa work was mga senior. Ganun lagi din mindset before. Di ba usually we hang out with our peers, di ba? Ganun, di ba? So sa work, ang mindset ko dun was, ito yung mga team lead, yung mga magaling, sa kanila ako babarkada. Isang motto sa life is kapit sa magakas. I always teach this to my students, to my mentees. Sabi ko talaga, kumapit kayo sa mga magakas kasi that will be who you will be as well, di ba? You are the sum of 5 persons you hang out with, di ba sabi nila? Okay? So ganyan yung nangyari sa akin. So I sought out their help. And yung isa pang naging source of help ko would be books. Sino dito yung mahilig magbasa? Okay. So, before, mahilig ako actually magbasa. Pero, it was yung mga fiction. Kasi diba, let's say, as a kid, as a teenager, sila yung mga enticing, yung mga nakaka-excite. Yung mga cover ng mga books na yun, ang ganda. Diba? Very colorful, very enticing. So, yun yung talagang makapabili ka as a kid, as a young adult, okay? And then, unfortunately, life happened. Parang I didn't have the time to read. Or basically, siguro, I was just making excuses not to read. Diba? So, I sought out books. And then, nangyari na lang was, I was passing by through yung non-fiction section. Okay? Non-fiction. Di ba, ang papapasin nyo, pag dumaan kayo doon, yung mga books, usually ano yung mga cover? Mga mukha, di ba? So parang, siguro, iniisip ko nun eh. As a kid, may book, libro, mukha, yung cover, sabi ko, sino to? Di ba? Would I be interested in it? Di ba? Tapos minsan yung mga cover pa ng mga libro, ang papangit. Word art. Tino ito di ba? Ano to eh? So sa PowerPoint, word art to eh. Ito din eh, word art yan. Parang gawa ng bata. So, parang naisip ko nung ganun, parang sabi ko, ang ganda sana kung yung mga ganitong books was made in a format na mas enticing sa mga bata. Isipin nyo, if there was a book about wealth, about self-development, na comics yung style, baka mas maaga tayong na-intrigue dun, di ba? Pero that was a point in time na I tried to pick up one of these books. And this was one of my favorite books that I read. Sino dito nakabasa na ng libro to? Okay. Yung mga hindi pa, try to get a copy. So, Kap, dapat may commission na tayo dito eh. No? Sino dito yung mga umatendang MMI? Wow. You have a? Yun. So, ito, may head start na sila sa atin, no? Mayaman na sila. Okay, so, as I said a while ago, I picked up this book kasi I was interested in the stock market. So, I was looking for something related to finance to getting rich. Okay? Diba yun, again, pera yung goal ko nun. It was just about money. So, I was going through the book, I was reading through the book. It was very interesting kasi it taught me new concepts, new information about money. Okay? But eventually, as I was reading the book, as I was going through the contents, nag-iiba na yung interest ko dun sa libro. It wasn't just about the principles of money in the book. Okay? Nung binabasa ko siya, nakita ko na yung mga tinuturo niya, it was very deep. I was more interested in the principles na tinuturo niya. Yung mga prinsipyo, yung mga core concepts. Okay? So, just to show you na nag-stick siya. Focus on the roots. So, see, not on the fruits. So, yung ganong concept is actually easier to stick with people. Okay? So, same with you when I was going through the book. Yun yung parang naging mas interested ako. Kasi, I saw the fact that it was something that would be very valuable to me. Not only in terms of money, ba? But in terms of life as well. Okay? So, yung isa pang paborito ko ngayon na basahin ko would be yung kay Ray Dalio, yung principle. So, again, yun yung nakita ko na parang magandang makuha sa mga self-help, sa mga non-fiction books. It was the principles of successful people that you actually use as well. Diba? If you're the type of person that has a growth mindset, that is very, very open to new learnings, diba? You'd be receptive to those principles. Iba kasi, hindi sila receptive kasi nga, they feel that it's an attack on themselves. Diba? Sinasabi ng mga iba, ba't mo binabago yung prinsipyo ko? Ba't mo binabago yung pag-iisip ko? But, dapat hindi ganun. Diba? As I said a while ago, if ganun yung mindset mo, your past will dictate your present. But, you have the power to change it. That's why you have to change what we know, diba? Based on the past. Okay? Now, kaya nagsabi ako isang concept, diba? Yung focus on the roots, not on the fruits. So one of the concept that stuck with me dun sa book would be a formula. Meron din formula na sinasabi yung libro.
Hi. So, you have to program your mind. Tapos, magkakaroon ka, yung thoughts mo as a person, you will, mag-lead siya to your feelings. And feelings are more powerful. Tapos, once naging very powerful yung feelings na yun, gagawa ka ng actions. And yung PTFA na yan is your inner world. And to be able to become a better person, dapat yung inner world mo is, is parang maganda na yung structure, tapos magre-reflect siya sa physical world, which will be your results.
Okay. So, yung very basic of it was that your programming leads to your thoughts, leads to your feelings, leads to your actions, which leads to your results. Okay? So, let's break it down further. Yung programming, yun would be yung environment mo, di ba? Yung core beliefs mo. What happened to you in the past that molded how you are as a person. And then, dahil dun, you formulate thoughts, di ba? Yung pag-iisip mo, na-influensya na. So, in the book, ang concept nun was about money. Let's say, in the past, lagi sinasabi sa'yo, money is the root of all evil. Okay? Yun lagi sinasabi sa'yo ng magulang mo, ng mga kaibigan mo, di ba? They say, money is the root of all evil. Even let's say, when you attend church, sasabihin nila, money is the root of all evil. So, na-imprint na yun sa utak mo. It became your own personal thoughts. Di ba? Sabi mo, oo. So, naniwala ka na money is evil. Okay? Then, it created negative feelings about money. Parang nangyari is hindi mo pinapahalagaan yung pera kasi sa isip mo, it's evil. I don't need to keep it, di ba? I need to grow it. So, naapektuhan na programming, thoughts, and things, which leads to your actions. You might eventually have poor money management skills, di ba? Eventually leading you to be poor or not having enough money. So that's a sample of this formula being applied to money. Okay? Now, as I said a while ago, yung kagandahan with this is that this formula, nung nagmumuni mo na ako, it can be applied to life. Okay? Yung sabi nila is that when you learn something, it's not knowledge pa until you actually take it as your own, di ba? So parang yung sabi nga ni Kape, when we talk to you, parang don't believe it agad. Okay? Kasi there has to be some kind of processing, some kind of internal reflection kung applicable ba sa akin, kung hindi, kung paano ko gagamitin. Now, yun ang nangyari sa akin. Yung formula na diniscuss sa book, naisip ko na, this can be a roadmap or a framework to how I live my life. Okay? Kasi, nung nagmumuni-muni ako, naisip ko na, maybe the reason why I reached that quarter-life crisis is that I didn't have a plan or a framework in life, di ba? Yung tipong, siyempre bata ka pa, parang YOLO, di ba? Sino ko yun yung parang, iniisip ko na parang, ay, wala naman akong plano or nangyayari or parang sinusundan na framework sa buhay nila. Okay? Di ba? Sometimes you feel lost pag wala kang ganun. Now, this principle is something that I use in my life. So parang, ang nari dito is that, at least, kita nyo, di ba, it's a flow. Highlighted sa dulo yung actions and results. So in anything that I want to achieve in life, naisip ko na, sa R siya. Okay? So pag ganun ko siya inisip, yung frame of mind ko would be, I need to focus on these 4 things first. Okay? So parang ginawa ko siyang parang framework. Let's say I want to achieve something in terms of my work. Tutukan ko muna itong 4 na to. Di ba? And it follows Let's say, before I do something, isipin ko, ano muna yung 3 bagay na to about it. Let's say, nagalit ka. You want to do something, action agad, di ba? So before you take that action, isipin mo muna, ano yung feelings ko about it? Is it negative feeling? Ano yung thoughts ko about it? Ano yung nalaman ko about it? So ganun yung nangyari. I tried to plan it in my life. Let's say, nag-away ka, pero you don't have all the information, di ba? Is it justified agad na mag-act ka? Hindi naman, di ba, Magit? Di ba? So, using this framework, nagka-guide ako on how I would live my life. Okay? Now, as I said a while ago, since this can be applied to almost any aspect of life, ginawa ko is that I applied it to trading as well. Okay? So, binago-bago ko lang ibang concepts about it. So, let's break it down again. P, programming in terms of trading. Ano yung magiging programming natin about trading? This would be our knowledge. Okay? So, again, ang naging focus doon is that if I want to be a good trader, nasa results agad siya, I need to focus on these things first. Sila kasi yung roots natin. Okay? So, I try to look, I try to think, ano yung P or programming ko in terms of trading. This would be my knowledge. Okay? This is very important kasi siya yung magiging foundation of the formula. Okay? The thing is, yung thing about programming is that it can be external as well. Let's say, ang naging environment mo, environment is very strong. Environment would be people na nag-hype. Di ba? So yung information na feed sa'yo would be based on hype. So lahat yan, susunod na. Okay? But if you actually go with the right environment, yung information na may feed sa'yo would be the proper knowledge. Kaya actually, ang nasabi ko is very, very, swerte kayo. Di ba? Na ang dami na, sina Cap, sina MG, si Aki eh. Or si Aki. Woo! Di ba? Si Cap and MG are just examples of people that are the proper environment for feeding you the right knowledge. Okay? Now, so yun na, you have these kinds of knowledge. So it's a right further to trading. So natuto ka na, and then you try to apply it. In terms of trading, yung thoughts na mabubuo nyo, this would be your analysis. Okay? So how you analyze the charts is based on your previous knowledge. Ito, I also give this advice to my mentees. Sinasabi sa kanila, most of the time, napapansin ko sa mga trades would be ang babaw ng analysis nila. Diba? Kasi nga, yung foundation ng analysis na yun, mahina. They lack the proper knowledge to make the good analysis. Silitin na ng mga charting sessions ni Cap. Okay? During those charting sessions, meron ba kayong moments na parang nagka-light bulb kayo na parang, uy, paano ngayon naisip, paano ngayon na-analyze? Diba? You've had those moments na naisip nyo, paano ngayon na-analyze in that sense? Basically, baka ang ibig sabihin nun is that they have that knowledge already. Ina-apply na lang nila in terms of analysis. Okay? So ganun yun eh. That's why, sinasabi ko sa mga mentees ko is focus on this one. Ang dami nagpo-post ng charts sa social media. Minsan na ito parang ang nangyari is chart drawing lang. They just plot lines. Walang context, walang proper analysis. Diba? Mababaw. So that's actually one way of having a good or a better chance to profitable trading. Okay? Dapat lumalim yung analysis nyo, which is based on your knowledge. Okay? So, yun na. You have these two. Now, after sustaining or accumulating enough knowledge and then applying it to create a good analysis, ang mga doon would be, so, F feelings, di ba? In terms of trading, this would be your biases or expectations. I cannot stress or highlight this enough na sobrang importante ng expectation setting sa trading. Okay? This is very, very important and sometimes dito nagkaka-mismatch yung mga traders. Okay? So kita nyo, ang maganda dito with this formula is that you can somehow break down or troubleshoot how you trade or how you think through your trading process using this formula. Okay? So I'll give you an example. Let's say, knowledge. Yung binasa ng trader would be AOTS, di ba? Ano yung AOTS? So that's how you read uptrends. Okay? Eh, ang nangyari, pagkabasa niya agad, hindi niya masyadong inaral. Hindi rin dig deeper through the concept. Diretso analysis. Sabi niya, oy, AOTS, uptrend agad to. Okay? Ganun ginawa niya. And then, bias niya, dahil sabi nga nung isang trader, pag uptrend, tuloy-tuloy na yan, buy siya, hold forever. Okay? Pero ang nangyari would be, yung nangyari pa, yung AOTS na yun sa sideways. So kita nyo, if that trader actually knew na hindi naman automatic na pag ganun yung MAs, uptrend siya, yung analysis niya would have been better. And his bias setting would have been aligned with it as well. Okay? So that's one way of looking at it. Okay? You need to build your knowledge in order to be able to analyze better, in order to set proper expectations. Okay? Nakita nyo how natin na-apply yung concept kanina. Isipin nyo, money management lang yun, di ba? Pero ina-apply natin ngayon sa trading. Okay? Now, actions. Okay? In trading, iba, they act immediately, which is wrong as well. So, pwedeng pwede nga meron ka na to, pero diretsong actions ka, that's wrong as well. So I wanted to break it down into two important things. Okay? Planning and execution. So parang meron na kayong parang acronym. So CAPR. Okay? So again, before we take action, we have to plan well in trading. And your plans will only be based on yung previous, again, di ba? Yung knowledge mo, yung analysis mo, yung bias mo. Okay? Minsan, dun din hindi aligned eh. Even if you have, let's say, a bias na, itong setup na to, dapat mabilis ko lang iti-trade. Pero yung plano mo, hindi ganun. Di ba? That's wrong as well. Your plan was not aligned with your bias, with your expectation. Mali, may mismatch. Okay? And again, if you see, yung B, andyan yung mindset, di ba? It also affects your execution. Kaya nga, hinahighlight up yung intangibles. Okay? If you don't have the proper mindset, you won't be able to plan and execute as a trader. Okay? So, how do I prepare? What are my action steps? And if you actually build these 4 things well as a trader, you will get good results. So, R naman siya. Nung una isip ko siya parang outcome, pero parang, hindi, mas maganda kasi madali yung acronym. So, CABR. Okay? So, ang kagandahan nito as well is that since you knew na ikaw yung nag-take control of those 4 things, you are now accountable for whatever results you have. Mas madali siya i-troubleshoot. Okay? And at the same time, itong results mo, itong R mo, i-feedback mo to doon sa knowledge mo. May group na mangyayari. Yung makukuha mo sa results mo, these will be your learnings. Okay? Yung mga natutunan mo. Na pag finid mo, yung knowledge mo mag-level up, magiging insight and wisdom yan. Wisdom is actually applied knowledge. Okay? So, ganun. So, paulit mo itong gagawin hanggang maging better ka sa trader. Kasi ganun yun yung kwento ko lang sa inyo. Yung, let's say, si Cap. Dati, amazed ako kasi nakikita nila. They were having yung foresight. Kumbaga, nagtataka ko, paano nila nakikita yung mga trades na yun? So, eventually, using this framework, I-realize ko na, it was just an iterative process. Natuto lang sila na natuto, and they were just seeing things based on building these as well. Okay? Now, super important na ito eh. I cannot stress this enough na at least if you have this formula, you'll be able to break down nga yung mga issues nyo in terms of your trading process. Okay? So, okay ba kayo? Natuto naman kayo? Okay. Q&A muna tayo. If you have any questions about yung kaninang formula, raise your hand so that I can answer it.
Hey sir, tinanong ko na to kay Cap before pero tatanong ko rin sa inyo. Kung ano yung top 5 books na i-recommend nyo to improve the intangibles?
Top 5 books na intangibles. So, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Again, natuwa nga ako nung hinagay ito ni Cap na parang, ito rin pala isang life-changing book ni Godi. Ano ba? Power of Habit. That's good. The One Thing. Yung One Thing, sobrang gusto ko yung book na yun kasi it will give you clarity as well with the things you need to do. Yung isang nangyari dun would be, let's say, ang dami natin pwede aralin, di ba, sa trading. Dun sa workshop, I also teach you ano yung tingin ko na priority nyo dapat aralin. That one thing that you need to study to be a good trader. So may ganun part sa sa workshop. So see, I apply that intangible sa book to trading. Diba? Ano ba? Yung radio trading din per mindset, yung mga discipline traders saka trading the zone, ni Mark Douglas, so those are good books as well. Principles ni Ray Dalio, he's a big fund manager or hedge fund manager in the US. So ang ganda ng principles yun, you can also apply to trading. So pinapakita niya doon na yung prinsipyo nga sa buhay, na-apply niya sa trading. So same with what I discussed a while. So those are some good books that you can read.
Sir, ako question ko regarding dun sa framework. In terms of troubleshooting, yung knowledge, yung analysis, plan, biases, etc. Whenever sa case nyo na yung results hindi nag-align doon sa in-expect nyo, in terms of troubleshooting it, paano yung sequence dapat natitingnan natin as traders? Saan tayo dapat titingin muna? From PNE back or from knowledge down? If that makes sense.
Maganda would be sa pinaka-root pa rin. Kasi if you try to solve yung PE di ba? Baka hindi, kahit na tutukan mo siya, wala pa dito yung problema. Andun pa sa further steps. Kaya nga, if you see yung mindset would be before it pa. So, doon kayo magsimula. Sa roots talaga. So, you might have a wrong concept. Let's say, yung trader nga na sanay dun sa, let's say, name drop na yung mga top, di ba? Yun naging environment nila. So, the knowledge that the feed was very toxic. And yun naging foundation. So, dapat doon muna, sa pinaka-root mo muna isolve. So, try to troubleshoot it in that way. Kaya din maganda na parang you have coaches and mentors that can teach you. Kasi minsan dito sa part na to, lumalabas yung core knowledge mo.
Just to follow up lang sa question niya. With that formula, saan ba yung pinakamahirap na na-adjust mo? And then, although given na minsan kasi di ba, knowledge is present naman, then we know how to select. But there are times na we don't know na nandun na yung knowledge pero may mga part na pala doon lang pala tayo mali. Then ano yung pinakamahirap na overcome, and then how did you overcome that kind of problem?
Okay. So actually, yung pinakamahirap dito would be yung last, two, B and PE. Okay? In trading kasi, dalawa yung goal mo, di ba? It's to be profitable and it's to be consistent. Okay? Kaya kahit naging highlight nung sa workshop ko. Yung mindset ko dito with this is that, same dun sa, kinukwento ni Cap about intangibles. Yung profitability, madali actually siya makuha. Promise, madali siya magawa. Okay? Kasi, even if with limited knowledge, you can actually be profitable. Let's say, tutukan mo nga lang one setup, di ba? Hindi na rin sinasabi. Tutukan mo lang yun. That's an example of a limited knowledge, di ba? Pero you can actually be profitable with it. So, okay na. You have the sufficient knowledge for one setup. You analyze, since lagi mo siya ginagamit. So, yung analysis mo for that one setup, ang gagawin na, okay na, good na. Dito na ngayon nagkakaroon ng gaps sa mindsetting, di ba? Pwede kasi andyan yung mga fears mo, di ba? Yung part nga na kailangan mo i-build sa intangibles mo. Pwede siya isipin na parang slider siya. Isabi nga nila if you don't have an edge, kahit na may proper mindset ka, di ka kikita. If you have an edge pero you don't have the proper mindset, di ka rin kikita. Okay? So, parang mas slider siya. At the start of it, you need to focus on having an edge first. Kasi otherwise, wala kang gagamitan. Kasi ang lakas ng intangibles mo. Kaya mong pumindot lagi, pero tayo ka lagi kasi nga wala kang edge. Okay? So, doon ko muna nagsisimula. Dito na ngayon yung mahirap na part. Kasi minsan nga, first of all, kaya tinatawag na system, kasi nga kumikita siya, pero ba't hindi matranslate yung mga tao into results? Okay? So, kuya nga sila nung this part, sa mindsetting, sa kasabayan ng institution. Okay? Doon nagkakaroon ng gap. So, dito yung mahirap. And this is a part where you need to seek out consistency. Okay? So, yun nga let's say yung edge mo, gagana naman siya pinaper trade mo siya. Out of 1,000 paper trades, kumita siya. Kaso hindi mo siya magawa sa actual kasi nga meron kang gaps here. Diba? So dito actually nahirapan ng mga traders kasi dito pumapasok yung consistency. Okay? So, did that answer your question? Anyone?
Hi sir, isa pa pala ako dun sa laging nagchat-chat sa inyo dati. So maraming salamat. Sir Mesino, lagi sinasagot yung mga tanong ko niyan. Short lang sir, gusto ko lang sana makapag-share kayo kung ano po ba yung experience niyo being a trader tapos naging profitable trader kasi siguro most of us na nandito ay gusto mapunta doon sa transition of being a trader and of course maging profitable trader. So, ayun po, ang tanong ko.
Yung parang transition from just a trader to a profitable
Yes,
trader. Very, very important talaga yung clarity. Actually, sinabi naman ni Drew yun di ba kanina? Let's say you have this vision of being a profitable trader. It has to be clear to you. And one of the ways to be clear is that you actually have to declutter. Yung talaga Yung ibang traders nga, ang inisip nila is that to be profitable, you have to have all the setups, dahil mong alam, it has to be very, very complicated. Actually, hindi ganun. Okay? To be a profitable trader, there has to be some kind of mastery. Alam mo kung ano yung domain mo, alam mo kung ano yung edge mo. Kasi minsan, yun lang yung ibang tao actually kumikita naman. But the reason why, at the end of the month, hindi sila profitable is that they give back the money. They don't have the skills to keep the money. Okay? So, minsan, doon yung gap. Okay? So, mas holistic siya. It has to be clear to you ano yung hindi ko trade when I will not trade, when I will not overtrade, when I have to sell. It has to be very clear to you each of those steps. When you have that kind of clarity, dun may raise yung profitability for me. Okay? Keep your hand raised pag magtatanong kayo para makita kayo ng mic runner.
Hi, Sir Mesino.
Hello, ma'am.
Going back dun sa acronym nyo kanina, yung K, P.
Nawala.
Yan, gusto kong magtanong about dun sa K. Okay, sorry. O yung K kasi, going back din dun sa binanggit niya na principles by Ray Dalio, meron siyang sinabi dun na be radically open-minded. And ngayon, sobrang dami ng information. And sabi din dun sa last episode ng Short Stops, parang lahat, no? Dapat, hindi ka mag-rely lang sa isang mentor. And parang napakarami ng pwede mong puntahan. Parang knowledge of the crowds, yung gusto niyang i-pinpoint. So how do we really know yung knowledge that we are getting is right and that is what we need? Parang, how do we filter yung mga lahat ng yun?
Again, I'm going to be sharing based on my personal, di ba, na experience. Kasi yun yung point, ma'am sabi nga ni Cap, there's no right or wrong information. It's only information that is useful to you, di ba? Can use. So ganun din actually, ma'am ang nangyari sa akin, with all that information, what would be useful to me? Again, ang naging isang filter ko would be, did it work for other people? Yun isa naging filter ko talaga Kaya I really sought out mentors or people who have reached that point na gusto ko maging as well. Okay? Kasi I want to declutter the knowledge as much as possible. I want to have a clear path na ito yung knowledge na ginawa nila, ito yung knowledge na binuo nila. I want to have that knowledge as well. So personally for me, that's one way of knowing talaga which works. Parang, kumbaga tumataas yung probability of success Kasi na-apply nila, I'll try ko lang naman. I'll try to apply it to myself as well kung gagana. Diba? Parang ganun. So personally for me, that's my answer for it. So I'll just look for what kind of knowledge these successful people possess that I want to gain as well. Kaya if they're showing na meron silang clarity that I want, alam nila kung ano dapat yung knowledge that you have. Diba? That's a good sign for me.
Okay.
Sir Mesino, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Hans. I have two questions for you. So, how do you power through trading losses and continue executing? Then number two, where is one area you see people recently new to trading continually get it wrong, and what would you like to say to them?
Sorry, ano yung second
Question, hindi ko siya nakuha.
Number two, where's one area you see people recently new to trading continually get it wrong, and what would you like to say to them?
Sige. So, powering through losses. Okay. So, ever since before, I have this long-term mindset. Okay. Kwento ko lang sa inyo. May pagkwento. So, sa CFT, actually, I was one of the pioneer batches. Yung tipong batch na wala pang framework. Wala kaming, hindi namin ko lessons. Okay? Yung mga nagtuturo would be fellow students. I actually wasn't mentored by Z and Kidlat directly. Okay? So, magulo. Yung batch namin before, ang daming na-disappoint. Kasi nga, expectation nila na parang kikita agad sila or gagawin agad sa trading kasi nga, ZFT. So, ang nangyari nun was that nagkaroon ng parang conflict sa batch namin. Yung iba umagas. Parang, iniwan nila yung tribe. Okay? Pero ako kasi, ever since, long-term mindset ako. Parang naisip ko na, di ba yung sabi sa inyo, kapit sa malakas. I just wanted to stick with these successful people and then I would just power through. Kasi nga, ang mindset ko, parang 2-year, 3-year, 5-year goal, 10-year goal. It's something that I would realize right now, okay? So same din with trading, yung paulit-ulit namin sinasabi na trust the process is just that, okay? Minsan meron din mga techniques that you can use Sometimes meron ako nakita, tinulong ko sa isang mentee ko. Sabi ko sa kanya, i-plot mo yung trades mo na parang calendar siya. At isabi mo, there has to be a winner or this has to be profitable over 100 trades. Okay? It's not just looking at a single trade that will decide your destiny in trading. Okay? Minsan kasi ganun people are too fixated dun sa result ng isang trade. That doesn't make your trading career. Especially if you want to build a trading career. Okay? The market has this natural way of filtering out who will be traders talaga. Okay? Parang meron siyang natural na ginagawa. Na parang sobrang hirap niya. And that's a fact. Kasi nga gusto niyang weed out yung mga hindi talaga nararapat sa trading. Tanggapin na natin yun. Ganun siya. Kasi nga, ang taas din ng rewards. Okay? Kumbaga sa risk-reward ratio, ganun siya. Sobrang hirap niya kasi sobrang sarap ng reward. Okay? Inagay lang ng mundo, inagay lang ng universe yung ganun. Na ganito kataas yung reward, kaya ganito rin kahirap in trading. Okay? But yeah, if you have the mindset na this will be something that I would be doing for years and years and years to come, what's one loss? Yung sabi nga ni Kap Gagi is that yung tago mo niyan ngayon, makakalimutan mo yan the next year, for sure. Diba? Hindi mo na matatandaan yung tago. Kasi nga, especially if you're just learning or trading every day, hindi mo na matatandaan yung tago mo in the past month, week. Okay? Now, in terms of yung one thing, it's really yun nga parang trying to be a master of all. Diba? Yung jack of all trades, master of none. There really has to be one, a clarity moment for that trader as a beginner. Kasi usually ganito talaga there's this pursuit for the Holy Grail as a beginner. So yun talaga, yung profitability ka madali lang siya, promise. Yung consistency part yung mahirap eh. Yun yan. Making money is easy sa totoo lang, promise. Pero yun yan, keeping money, managing risk, managing your trades, yun yung hard part. Powering through losses. Kasi nga, net gain siya. So meron kang magiging tago. It's not gross gain, di ba? Gross amount. It's net gain. It's the amount that you profit after your losses. Part ng game yung tago. Okay? So yun lang. Anyone else? Ilang questions po ba?
Ayun, tanong ko lang po yung or how percentage allocation ng time namin na may advice nyo na ibibigay namin between tangibles, which is planning, backtesting, versus the intangibles, which is reading, videos, Facebook, na joke lang. Ayun, ilang percent po yung i-allocate na ko or namin sa between tangibles versus intangibles, especially sa mga tulad ko na hindi ko pa nade-develop yung edge ko sa trading.
Again, this is a personal concept of mine parang which I got after learning the information from my mentors. Again, sabi ko, para siyang slider eh. It's all about self-awareness din. You have to start with self-awareness. You have to know where you are right now as a trader para alam mo kung ano itututukan mo. Diba? Pinost ito ni Cap before. Sabi niya, kaya alam mo kung tumachamba ka lang or hindi. Diba? Bago mo matutukan yung mga bagay that you need to focus on. Okay? If you're just lucky, wala ka pang edge, focus on that. Kasi nga, for me, kailangan may edge ka talaga muna. Pero it doesn't mean that wala kang intangibles kasi you have to be learning on the proper context as well. Okay? Never mo mawala yun. Para sa rider na sa start, siguro, pwedeng 50-50. Yun lang, let's say. 50-50 ka. Tapos, as you grow, as you get better sa trader, tumutulog siya po sa intangibles. Kasi yung edge mo, there will come a time na parang hindi mo na rin naman siya masyadong i-improve. Kasi nga, edge na siya eh. You're profiting from it na. You just have to be able to perform it consistently. So, doon na papasok yung 99% intangibles. Parang, wala, tapos ka na dun sa edge part eh. So, parang si rider siya, kasi mula, pwedeng gitna, tapos tumutulak siya hanggang sa 100%. Okay. So, yun yung sinasabi ni Cap, 99% intangibles. It's a way for you to be consistent, to apply that edge. Kagi. Okay.
Hi, sir.
Basta.
Okay naman, sir. May rin, as a group, kasi
Pinatanong lang sa'yo, no?
Hindi naman. Pero nag-focus group kasi kami kanina, umaga. And one of our issues is yung sa backtesting. Ngayon, parang alam natin parang time-consuming siya. Ano bang maano nyo na to power through yung dun sa pag-backtesting tsaka more efficient way?
Actually, yun yung isasagot, yung support group nyo. I mentioned this to someone na nagtanong sa akin. Yun yung isang magandang benefit ng having a support group. And this actually is being done sa mga students namin. Okay? Isipin nyo, let's say you need to backtest 200 charts. Okay? Let's say 10 kayo sa support group, 20 charts na lang kayo. Okay? Set a format, tapos pagbitingan nyo. It's a way of getting that information knowledge faster. A support group really helps. Okay? So that's one way of making it simple, pag-backtest.
siguro gawa lang kayo ng format na ito dapat yung gawin natin guys, ito yung itsura ng charts, ito yung parang format natin, ito yung dapat i-analyze nyo. Para maganda, pag kinumpile nyo, ganda nun. Mas mabilis. Okay, so same, sa sulit sa amin ganun. We give them assignments. Sabi namin, bawal kayo. Same stocks. Kasi yun yung ano nun, yun yung underlying concept guys, ito tumatawa. Mayroon ka ng students dito eh. So, ayun. So, yung underlying concept na sabi namin, dapat iba-iba yung stock na pinipili nyo. Kasi nga, pag maganda yung homework nyo, pag kinumpile yan, ang dami mo ng data. Okay? So, ganun yan. Hi, Nis.
Hello sir, ay, good afternoon.
Hi.
Ito lang yung may isang question lang ako. Now that you have attained success, how do you sustain it and how do you become more successful?
Sustain it, yun nga. Doon papasok yung 99% intangibles, diba? You have to stay in the game talaga. Another thing is that you have to love the game. Okay? Common to eh, nung nag-TRx sina Charles, shout out, Charles Game in the house. Pati si T3, si Tattoo Trader, sabi niya, you have to love the game. That's the way that you stay in the game. Okay? Now, in terms of growth, personally ako, come 2019, I'll be trading the US market. So, kasi yun mas liquid na siya. So, nag-set aside na ako ng time to study it. Tapos ngayon, I'm getting mga indirect mentors na. Hopefully, sometime in the future, I get some direct mentors na sa US market. So, that's my growth mindset. Nakita ko talaga sa sarili ko na, since I love this game so much, I'll be trading, siguro hanggang tanda ko na. So, yun, I'm trying to explore the US market right now. Kasi, yun, mas liquid. Ang hirap na mag-trade sa PC pag malaki na yung volume mo. So, I'm going to be moving to the US market soon. Last question na.
Ay, sige.
Isa pa, kaya. Pahingin ako, gusto magtanong eh. At ang dami bigla.
Yung sa formula, ano pong time frame nyo? Like, ilang years for the knowledge or months bago kayo nakarating sa result? Starting from the corporate world pa lang kayo.
Yung KA kaya ng mga 6 months to 1 year. Tapos the rest, ano na yan, forever learning. Yung mindset nyo to execute. Ang dami makukuha talaga ng insights eh. Diba sabi ko, mag-feed na lang yan, tapos mag-grow. Pero at the start, kaya 6 to 1 year, 6 months to 1 year. Yung base knowledge. Kasi yun nga, as I said, ako nag-full-time ako, medyo mabilis nga. It was around 8 months. Pero ano yun, hapit talaga sa aral. Pero yun nga, ang taas sa self-confidence ko sa sarili ko. I just really had this vision that I will be a successful trader. Tagang nakita ko na I will be successful. So I never doubted myself. I never ever doubted myself. Sabi ko, kaya. So yun, mabilis lang, I took the leap of faith. Tapos eventually, the universe conspired, okay naman yung results. Dahil I spent some time with it naman. Kaya yan, promise. Especially with the information being fed. You just have, sabi nga ni ma'am, di ba mahirap? Pero at least you have guides na ngayon, di ba? Dumadami na yung proper guides for that knowledge. Most of the time, pare-pareho naman. So that's one filter siguro. If they're saying the same things, it will be proper, di ba? So yun lang. Last question. Sorry, Madam Guy.
Hi sir, ang question ko lang is, paano mo malalaman yung right system, right trading system or trading style na suitable sa sarili mo, yung gano'n. So, kailangan mo bang i-try lahat ng type ng trading style para lang makita mo kung ano yung, or paano yung process to determine that, sir? Yun na ba?
Yung isa would be, you have to self-reflect. Parang, ano yung time ko, ano yung schedule that I have. Minsan, yung naging filter. Doon parang, mapapadictate na ano yung pwedeng style na gawin mo. And then, you have to reflect din yung risk profile mo, how you are as a trader. Okay? Or as a person muna. Ikaw ba yung trader na tipong calm and composed? Ikaw ba yung type of tao na very relaxed, kaya mong mag-work under pressure? Yung mga ganong questions, kasi let's say you're the type of person na kaya mag-work under pressure. Pwede ka maging yung mga momentum, di ba? Mga trader. Kasi you have to make quick decisions eh. Pero kung ikaw yung type of trader na mas gusto mong hindi na stress, mas relaxed, pwede ka mag-TF, mga ganun. So, there has to be some kind of self-reflection talaga. And then saka mo itatry. Kasi parang ang point doon is you try to narrow it down first. And then saka mo na i-test try as much as possible. So, totoo. Actually, you have to test din. Yung sabi ko nga sa mga tao is that kung meron kang i-overtrade, yung mga paper trades mo, yung mga backtest mo, doon mo i-overtrade. Ibang tao kasi ang in-overtrade yung actual. Mali yan, di ba? Doon ka pala nag-try and error, doon ka pala nag-test na actual. That's very wrong. Di ba? Yung problema kasi is that sinasabi ng mga tao, ayoko mag-backtest kasi hindi naman ako kikita dyan. Ayoko mag-paper trade, hindi ako kikita dyan. Pwede mong balik tayo ng perspective. Ang sarap mag-paper trade kasi kahit i-overtrade ko, di ako natatago. Di ba? That kind of mindset is strong. Di ba? If your focus would be just yung K muna, di ba? At least yung perspective mo, I need to focus on this one. Kahit i-overtrade ko to, okay lang kasi I'm building my knowledge.